classroom.
So hi students, I hope you all are staying safe at home. Let me introduce myself. My name is ANJITHA and I am going to take Maths, State Syllabus Maths first chapter for you. So students, let us revise the portions what you have learned previously. So let me ask you, what do you mean by numbers? What all type of numbers are you familiar with? Okay. Yes, very good. Even numbers, odd numbers, then composite numbers, prime numbers, all these are familiar. What about the digits? Yes, one digit numbers are there, two digit numbers are there, and you also know three digit numbers. And for this year, academic year, you're going to be familiar with 4-digit numbers. Before you are entering into 4-digit numbers, let us revise about the 1-digit numbers. Which is the smallest 1-digit number you are familiar with? Yes, very good. He has replied the answer. Yes, the smallest 1-digit number is 1. And what about the largest 1-digit number? Yes, very good. It is 9. And what about the smallest 2-digit number? Yes, it is 10. And what about the largest 2-digit number? 99. Then what about the smallest 3-digit number? Yes, 100 then. So, the largest 3-digit number is 999. So, all my students are very good. Right. Now, let us listen to a story. I hope this academic year you was not able to go to the schools. Previous years, you will be visiting the bazaars to buy bags, books, notebooks, etc. Right? So, let us listen. Reena, a brilliant student. Reena was a brilliant student and she was curious to go to school. Okay. So, Reena went to a school bazaar with his father and she has bought a notebook, 5 notebooks. Okay. The cost of one notebook is 10 rupees. She has bought 5 max notebooks and a dress for rupees 700. And he has also bought an umbrella for rupees 250 and 5 notebooks at the rate 10 rupees. And what she has bought? She wants a new dress also. So she has bought a dress for rupees 700 also. Look at the board. The thing is displayed there. So how much she has to give to the shopkeeper? What is the total cost? So how will you find the total cost? Look at the board. So the cost of the umbrella is rupees 250 and the cost of one notebook is rupees 10. So what will be the cost of 5 notebooks? Yes, very good. It is 5. We have to multiply the number of notebooks with the rate of one notebook. Okay. So it is 5 into 10, that is 50 rupees. And one more thing she has bought. What is that? Yes, very good. It is, yes, a dress for rupees 700. So how will you find the total cost? Yes, we have to sum up all the cost. Okay. So what is the total cost? The total cost is 250 plus 50. Then you should add 700 also. Yes, very good. So what is the cost you got? Can you identify the number? Yes. Just count the place values and identify the number. Yes. One's place is there. Then start from right onwards. Okay. So how will you find? Yes, one's place is there. Tens place, hundreds place and one more place value is added there. Right. What is that? We will name it as thousands place. So look at this. What is the value? What is the number given on the thousands place? Yes, it is 1. So how will you read that number? It is 1000. Okay. So what is the total cost she has to give to the shopkeeper? That is 1000 rupees. So what is 1000 rupees? It is a 4-digit number. Now you have entered to the new section, that is now onwards you are going to learn about 4-digit numbers. Okay. So 4-digit numbers, listen, for the 3-digit, 2-digit and 1-digit also we have dealt about small digit is also there, largest digit is also there. So in this 4-digit numbers also, smallest 4-digit number will be there and a largest 4-digit number will also be there. So what will be the smallest 4-digit number? Yes, which we have got previously. Yes, that is 1000. 1000 will be the smallest 4-digit number. Okay. And what about the largest 4-digit number? Can anyone guess? Yes, very good. It is 9999. So, what is the smallest 4-digit number? It is 1000 and largest 4-digit number is 9999. Very good. So, now let's do an activity. Just imagine that I am having a 1000 rupee note with me. Have you ever seen a 1000 rupee note? Yes, of course you have. When you go with your father, you have definitely seen a 1000 rupee notes. So, when you go with your father, the father has given the 1000 rupee note to the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper has given changes for 1000 rupee notes. Okay. So, look at this. I have giving you an activity and I will give you 2 minutes time and let me explain. After that you are going to do this activity. Okay. So, look at this. The 1000 rupee note is there. You are going to change the 1000 rupee notes to ones, tens and hundreds. Just think and fill it. Okay, after 2 minutes, I will give you the answers.
Classroom.
So, a 1000 rupee note is given to the shopkeeper by your father and the shopkeeper is going to give you 1 rupee coins. Okay, so how many 1 rupee coins is needed to get a 1000 rupees? So, how many? Can anyone guess? Yes. How many coins? Yes. 1001 rupee coins make 1000 rupees. Okay. So, how many ones will be there? Look, fill in this. Have you all filled? Yes. So, how many 1 rupee coins will be there? Yes. 1001 rupee. So, 1000 ones. So, if the shopkeeper is giving you 100 rupee notes, so how many 100 rupee notes will be there to make it 1000 rupees? So how many 100 rupee notes will be there? How many? Yes, very good. 10 100 rupee notes make 1000 rupees. Okay. And if it is 10 rupee notes, how many 10 rupee notes will be there? If the shopkeeper is giving you, your father, 10 rupee notes instead of 1000 rupee notes, so how many 10 rupee notes will be there? Yes, very good. How many? 110 rupee notes. So have you all filled in this? Yes, I think all my children are very good. All have filled it. Let us enter into a new task.
Classroom.
So listen, a chart is given here. In the middle, it is given as 1000. So just imagine if it is rupees. Okay. So you have to fill there. Space is also provided along with that. So when you add some rupees to the given rupees, you should get 1000 rupees. Okay. So let us take the first one, 999. What is the number? 999. So listen, 1000 rupees. What should be added to 999? What should be added? Yes, just add 1 rupee coin. Okay, so when we add 1 rupee coin to 999, you will be getting 1000. So just fill it there. You should copy it to your notebook, okay? And you are going to fill it. So consider the next one. It is 925. So by adding what number to 925, you will be getting 1000. It is very simple. Just subtract 925 from 1000. So what will you get? Just do it. Subtract 925 from 1000. So what is the answer? Yes, very good. What is the answer? It is 75. So by adding 75 rupees to 925, you will be getting 1000. Now look at the next one. If it is 800 rupees, by adding what number you will be getting 1000? Likewise, just subtract 800 from 1000. So you will be getting the answer. So what is the answer? Yes. What is the answer? It is 200. So by adding 200 to 800, you will be getting 1000 rupees. And one more space is given there. No numbers are given. So how will you find the answers? Yes. 2 spaces are provided. By adding these two numbers, you should get 1000 rupees. So what are the numbers? Yes. I can't hear. What are the answers? Yes. By adding two 500s together, you will be getting 1000. Right. So when you add 500 and 500 together, you will be getting 1000. By adding 1 to 999, you will be getting 1000. By adding 200 to 800, you will be getting 1000. And one more thing is there. Yes. By adding 75 to 925 rupees, you will be getting 1000. So, was it very good? Was it interesting? So, likewise, you are going to fill it by your own. Just imagine put the numbers and just think of by adding what numbers to these numbers you will be getting 1000. And definitely you should send this to your teachers, okay? So, your teachers will reply whether it is right or wrong. Okay. So, now let us move on to the next one. What is this? Look at this. Yes, some patterns are given. Okay. So, what is the first pattern given there? 1000, 2000. Then blank spaces have been provided. And what is the last number there? Yes, 6000. So, 1000 is there. 2000 is there. The other numbers we don't know. So, how will you find the numbers? Just think, listen. By adding what number to 1000, you are getting the second number. Just subtract. Just subtract 1000 from 2000. So, what is the difference? What is the difference? Yes, 1000. So, by adding 1000 to 1000, you will be getting 2000. By adding 1000 to 2000, you will be getting 3000. And by adding 1000 to 3000, you will be getting 4000. Then by adding 1000 to 4000, you will be getting 5000. And by adding 1000 to 5000, you will be getting 6000. Very good. Now look at the next pattern. What is that? Yes, 1100, 1200. Then some spaces have been provided. So how will you find the number? The same thing what we have done for the previous one, you are going to do here also. So just subtract the numbers. Just subtract 1100 from 1200. What is the difference you will get? What is the number? Yes. What is the answer? 100. So by adding 100 to these numbers, you will be getting the other numbers. So by adding 100 to 1100, you will be getting 1200. Then by adding 100 to 1200, you will be getting the next number. What is the next number? Yes, 1300. Then the next one is yes, 1400. Then 1500. So on. So now let's move on to the next pattern. Yes, what is the next pattern there? 1020. Then 1030. So what are the others? The same thing. Now just find the answers by subtracting the first number from the second number. You will get the difference, and by adding that number to the other numbers, you will be getting the numbers. Okay, so by adding, what is the number you have got by subtracting? Yes, 10. Right. So by adding 10 to these numbers, you will be getting the rest of the numbers. 1020, then 1030. What will be the next one? 1000, 40, 1050 and so on. So, was it very interesting? In the same way, you can also create so many patterns. Okay. By creating the patterns, you will be more interested to learn this 4-digit numbers. So, let us wind up for this section. See you on the next class. Bye.
Classroom.